Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Thursday, March 6th. A very cold morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Most areas have temperatures way down in the teens this morning. A cold frontal system slipped through the region overnight, and a fresh injection of Arctic air will keep temperatures way below normal today along the I-95 corridor. In the Philadelphia region, it'll be lucky to reach the freezing mark this afternoon with some sunshine. That's some 15 degrees below normal for this time of the year. It stays cold tomorrow, and we'll be watching a coastal storm that will move up off the East Coast and skirt the I-95 corridor on Friday. It's a close call, and it looks like it could throw some precipitation, either snow, ice, or rain, into the I-95 corridor, certainly to the south and east of the I-95 corridor. There is likely to be some precipitation from this coastal storm late tomorrow and tomorrow night. Let's begin by looking at the latest radar loop from the Penn State EWOL site down in the southeastern part of the country. That is where all the moisture is, all the action is. Florida gets pummeled today with some heavy rainfall, some strong thunderstorms, up to a couple of inches of rain. All of this moves to the northeast, and the Carolinas really get pounded with a significant precipitation event in the form of snow and or ice over the next 24 to 36 hours or so. But again, a lot of moisture here in the southeastern part of the country, and we know there's a lot of Arctic air sitting up in the northeastern U.S. Well, here's the current surface map across the nation. Strong Arctic high pressure situated over the very extreme southeastern part of Canada, and it is sending Arctic air all the way down the east coast right now. Again, very cold relative to normal here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Just a ton of moisture here gathering itself in the southeastern part of the Gulf of Mexico, and it is going to ride up to the north and east. And this section of western North Carolina, up in the mountains, and perhaps up in the mountains of southwestern Virginia and northern South Carolina, could really get a significant snow and or ice storm on Friday as all of this moisture moves up to the north and east. At the same time, Arctic air is entrenched in the region, anchored by this very strong high pressure system. Well, here's the latest infrared satellite imagery loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Very healthy looking system here. Strong frontal system with a lot of strong thunderstorms right over the Gulf of Mexico, headed towards Florida today. Probably a lot of spring training games will be rained out today. All of this moisture moving to the north and east. And again, by later tomorrow evening, the I-95 corridor will be right on the northwest fringes of this storm. There very well can be some snow, ice, or rain shower activity thrown back into the I-95 corridor. If not there, certainly just to the south and east across the Delmarva Peninsula, southern part of New Jersey, for example. We'll see some precipitation later on tomorrow and tomorrow night. Well, let's take a look at this upcoming coastal event using last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. This is the forecast map for this evening. High pressure situated over New England, kind of a cold air damming type of pattern here showing up with the isobars, insinuating that cold air is definitely on the move south and east of the Appalachian Mountains all the way down the coast. And here we go, this strong low pressure area starting to form just off the northeastern Florida coast. Moisture moving into the Carolinas early this evening. Let's now jump ahead to the Friday morning forecast map. And here's the forecast map from last night's Zero-Z model run. Notice the high pressure starting to move off the northeastern coast. Now, winds blow clockwise around the high, so there'll be a long fetch of ocean air flowing right in towards the Mid-Atlantic region here around the high and also around the low pressure area. Winds blow counterclockwise here, so this will create quite an easterly flow, pushing moisture, or at least moist air, back in towards the Mid-Atlantic coastline. And again, dangerous situation setting up for the mountainous areas of North Carolina, perhaps even into south central Virginia and the northern part of North Carolina, with snow and or ice, a significant problem developing tomorrow in this particular part of the country. Let's now jump ahead to tomorrow evening's forecast map. And here it is for early tomorrow evening. This is about the time that the farthest extent to the north and west for this particular storm. Again, this is from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. The low just situated off the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Notice precipitation back right about to the I-95 corridor, perhaps even into the DC I-95 corridor region here in the form of snow, ice, and or rain showers late in the day tomorrow into tomorrow evening. That's probably the best chance for some precipitation from this storm. That looks like it will skirt the I-95 corridor. Again, certainly south and east of the big cities, there will be some precipitation in the Delmarva Peninsula and southern part of New Jersey, for example, from this coastal storm. Finally, by Saturday morning, that low does pull off the mid-Atlantic coastline. Clearing should set in here in the mid-Atlantic region, and Saturday looks like it should be a dry day, and it'll become noticeably milder. In fact, quite possible that temperatures jump into the low to mid-50s across D.C. and will approach 50 degrees in Philadelphia on Saturday, and the upper 40s in New York City. Now, that'll take a step backwards on Sunday as a cold frontal system comes through Saturday night, perhaps with a few rain or snow showers in the mid-Atlantic region. So colder on Sunday, but then a noticeable warm-up again for Monday and Tuesday of next week. So kind of a topsy-turvy temperature pattern once we get by this coastal storm. Mild on Saturday, colder again on Sunday, then very mild on Monday and especially Tuesday of next week before yet again another cold air mass looks like it'll move back into the mid-Atlantic region around the middle part of next week. So a close call late tomorrow and tomorrow evening with some precipitation backing up into the I-95 corridor. Stay tuned to the SIWeather.com. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.